This 5,000 claimer is lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. It's post time for the second. Up to Vance Cameron for the call.
Unbridled Fury, check your source. Hardy Mill Joe, all about the bat and one rock. Those are the $5,000 claiming paces in the second. Now at the top of the stretch. Here they come. The rough and pacing Unbridled Fury leaving out. One rock comes from the outside. Third one to the turn. Check your source. Hardy Mill Joe's away fourth. Then the trailer. That's all about the bet. They're at the eighth pole. Dowling and Unbridled Fury, the early leaders. Check your source is second. One rock dropped in, now third. Fourth is Hardy Mill Joe. Trailing this field, all about the bet is fifth. The compact field will not see a whole lot of movement in the early going. Unbridled Fury sets up shop right on the front end off at 29 and one opener. Tracking second is Check Your Source. One rock around the turn third. Hardy Mill Joe is fourth, followed by the trailer fifth. All about the bet down the stretch for the first time towards the half mile. On the point, Unbridled Fury is halfway home on Check Your Source. Hardy Mill Joe is tipped out and picked up third. One rock now at the rail fourth, and on the outside fifth. That is all about the bet. Halfway home in 58 seconds flat. Unbridled Fury, the leader at 5-8. Check Your Source second. Hardy Mill Joe a stall third. One rock right now with nowhere to go, and on the outside, three wide. All about the bet winds up from the back. They arrive at three quarters. Unbridled Fury, the leader. All about the bet now second. In between horses, that's Hardy Mill Joe. 127 and one down at three quarters. Eighth of a mile out, and they're three wide turning for home. Unbridled Fury, Hardy Mill Joe, and to their outside, all about the bet. Deep stretch now. On the wire they come next, and Hardy Mill Joe comes back on to win for Paul Langeau. All about the bet was second. Unbridled Fury third, and the time for the mile in 1:57 flat.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's second race. Hardy Mill Joe. Kurt, we just talked off camera there. Just took another horse to come three wide and drive him on, and drive on he did.
Yeah, gutsy effort from Hardy Mill Joe. First start for the new connections. Tammy Collins, the trainer, batting 306 this year. She had Hardy Mill Joe ready to roll. Paul Langell first up, like you mentioned, up the backstretch. Langell was working on him and looked like he was done up the backstretch, ready to throw in the towel. And then when All About the Bet came three wide, it kind of prompted him on and prompted him right to the wire to get to the winner's circle. Hardy Mill Joe gets the job done in 1:57 over All About the Bet, and Unbridled Fury, who put up all the early fractions, half 58, three quarters, 127 and 1. Hardy Mill Joe delivering at 4-1 All About the Bet second, and Unbridled Fury third. 4-5-1 unofficially in race 2.
There's Hardy Mill Joe on his way to the second race winner's circle, facing Brown Gelding, the 7-year-old son of sports riders, off the Jate Lobel Dam, HTF Coco. Owned by Matthew Perry of Charlottetown, bred by Highland Thoroughbred Farm of Ontario, trained by Tammy Collins. Paul Langell guides him to victory in 1:57. Hardy Mill Joe in the second.